she's the boss in the boardroom. She could be the mom on the PTA. She could be the grandmom in the social club or doing the mahjong, whatever it is. She looks amazing, and she's wearing this gorgeous classic knit short sleeve tie front top. $44.98 is the sale price on that. That sale price, by the way, goes up at the end of the day. 3 payments of $14.99. Okay, we've got colors. We'll go through those, and then we'll give you the tour and walk you through all the details. But literally, talk about a T-shirt with benefits.
Yeah. A T-shirt.
You like that?
That's hilarious.
You can have it. It's yours. So this is the watermelon choice.
Okay, with the
that
pant
is
that we
last
just talked
call.
about.
It does go really nicely
with the garnet
rose.
red. And as you'll notice, as we're taking the tour,
right.
Beautiful by Lawrence Zarian. You can always find something to complement
Mix and match it, that's for sure. Navy.
Oh, look at that. That's chic.
That's pretty. There's only about 150 of those. Here's that gorgeous soft beige stripe. There's 250 of those. And then finally, the black stripe that we saw on Morgan.
Yeah.
350 of those. Okay, so this price goes up at the end of the day. So now we have the T-shirt. Here's what a T-shirt looks like, right?
Boring.
Boring.
But
well,
you want the
we
benefits.
have it, and we need them sometimes.
Yeah.
But T-shirt with benefits.
And this watermelon color, it reminds me of, you know, when it's because it's getting hot outside, you see the most delicious fruit of a bowl of watermelon. It's juicy and it's rich and it's yummy. This navy, I do the best navies here at QVC. So here's the thing. It is my classic knit. And for me, it's the love languages. It is cotton rich, and you love the cotton because it breathes, it's comfortable, it feels good against the skin, but then you layer in the fabric with benefits. That modal is so luxurious. Right. And then the perfect amount of spandex. It's a kiss of spandex.
Right.
So those are my 3 love languages. It breathes, it's comfortable, it drapes, and with this fabrication, those 3, it's so pleasing and comfortable against the skin.
It's really soft. So 57 cotton, 38 modal, 5% of the spandex. That's the recipe, and it's a perfect recipe for super soft and comfortable. Plus, it holds its shape.
Well, the spandex always makes sure and maintains you have ease of movement, but the spandex also extends the lifespan of your garment. So you've got those pieces in your wardrobe, you get the last minute call, and you're thinking, I've got it once again, grab and go. That is everything that I've designed. The perfect length arm coverage, but T-shirts are boxy. Nobody puts a thought into a beautiful feminine silhouette T-shirt until now. So I did. So you either can tie it in a little bow, you can keep it loose and relaxed, you can do whatever you want, and you also have the option on how tight you want to make the T-shirt.
Right.
Like, it's so
Should we go over to Morgan real quick?
Should we take some of these?
I can.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Okay, it's so easy, it's so effortless, and what it does is you've taken the fabric, you've drawn it all the way to one side.
It's a semi-fit, so nice fit through the shoulders, bust, and then comes down to really below the fold of Morgan's legs. Morgan's 5'8", and where's the 1X for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
But look at how we've elevated my trouser. This with your favorite pair of white shorts, your black shorts, your linen shorts, your capris, any sort of bottom you have. I do love that spectator vibe. I did it with a fun little sandal. You can do this with a sneaker. But can I tell you what I love about the T-shirts? I love the stripes. This reminds me, you know, I love fashion that reminds you of a time that just makes you feel good. When I was growing up and going to school, the young girls and the young guys, we all had our little striped T-shirts. The girls had the striped dresses. We had our striped T-shirts. So this takes me back to a time that just makes me feel good.
Right, and once again, when it takes me back to a time when I actually had a waist, I can make it tight on the days that I do, and if I'm not at the fighting weight, I can loosen it up and still get a really great look. The stripes on the side of this garment match, again, those are things to look for if you really want to know if something is high quality. It's the designer taking the time to make sure if you do a stripe that the stripes create this knife edge and finish beautifully on both sides.
I love that you noticed that.
Of course.
Because there is nothing worse than looking at a design than doing this and having to cover your eyes to make sure the lines connect. It is just such an easy, effortless.
Very flattering
Think of it- yeah.
t-shirt silhouette. And we all have this t-shirt, which is the plain t-shirt, and there's room and there's reasons to have it. But add that tie, changes up
The
the
navy.
look. So we've got navy, we've got this
watermelon.
beautiful watermelon, we have the soft beige stripe, and
this
then we
price.
have Morgan's black stripe. It's a 693052. Continue in the
easy.
process of placing your order for that as well.
Check out